Guten Tag, and welcome to the Dreppenstone Podcast, the podcast where two friends raise a glass and have a conversation. I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle. Nice German, I guess.
I
don't really know what good.
Dankeschön.
Yeah, I don't know what good German is, but it sounded good on my end.
Thanks, Kyle. I've been working on my German.
Hey, I could tell.
Yeah.
Is that still in your Duolingo?
It's
occasionally,
it's
or is it still just Italian?
No, it's basically just Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I decided.
You still
that
hanging in on that?
I am. Yeah. I've got over 550 days at this point.
Holy moly!
I know. Like it's a battle of the wills between basically your wife and I to see who breaks first.
Sure.
That's really where we are.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. But to be fair, because I'm on your family plan, whenever she stops playing the family plan, I'm done.
Right. So she can end it whenever she wants
exactly.
to.
she has the control.
You can be at a draw
Yeah.
at any time.
She has the power in this case. So I'm just, I'm riding it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm practicing my German, Kyle, because it is our yearly Oktoberfest / fall beer roundup.
Yeah, Autumnal Brews.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that say that again.
Autumnal Brews.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to name the episode.
It's that time of year.
Autumnal Brews.
Autumnal Brews.
What?
Octagonal
Octagonal Brews. Yeah.
Booze.
So I feel like we should just get into it.
Sure.
Every year some years we do an Oktoberfest roundup and a fall beer roundup.
That's true, yeah.
Last year we learned.
It's not a great day to do 2 episodes of like 14 beers apiece.
Exactly.
I think last year we finally condensed it into 1 episode.
No, last year we did 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
Last year we did 2?
Well, we went back to 2 because the year before we did 1 episode.
Right.
And we liked that. And then last year, for whatever reason, we went back to 2 episodes. And it was
just break it up.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like doing it as in like autumnal beer because it's all roughly the same kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ways.
It's all this time of year.
Exactly. And good.
You'd never drink it really any other time of year. Although I would. I could have an Oktoberfest any time of year.
Sure. Yeah.
But anyway.
So let's get into it.
All
right. Our first Oktoberfest, Kyle, comes from our friends right down the road at Crooked Can Brewing. They're over there in Winter Garden. You've been there.
Yep.
Actually, we've been there a couple of times.
We did an Oktoberfest there a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And this is their Burgermeister
Burger
Oktoberfest. This comes in at 5.5 ABV. It's got the Oktoberfest on everywhere. Would you like to hear some can words?
Sure.
In the tradition of Bavarian Oktoberfest, the Munich Lord Mayor, the Burgermeister, kicks off the festivities with tapping the first keg by saying, "Oh, that fist," meaning it's tapped. We bring you this simulation of long-established tradition in a can with mellifluous Oktoberfest archetype for your enjoyment. Prost.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Well, you know what else sounds delicious?
Let me hear it. Yeah.
Shall I pour for you?
Sure. Dankeschön.
My name's Nick, not Shane.
Oh, darling.
Man.
Pretty beer.
Yeah. Malty red brown?
Yeah, dark orange.
Oh, yeah, dark orange.
Yeah, it is a delicious smelling beer.
It truly is. There's a little bit of so I think a good Oktoberfest, we've said this in years past, a good Oktoberfest should be malt forward, should be sweet, but should also have this slight like bready bitter.
Yeah, I mean like this one honestly is like suggesting pumpkin to me. It's so sweet on the nose.
Yeah, for sure. So
malty forward.
And I think the color is like very, very orange.
That bready note that you're kind of talking about is like, it's almost like crust.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like a brown bread
smells
crust.
Great.
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's fantastic.
The malt on this one, like it's very forward. And that like toasty.
Yeah, that roasty toasty note's perfect.
Yeah, got a pretty prominent bitter on it.
Yeah, what I really like about an Oktoberfest as well, at least an Oktoberfest that's done well, is that it can be a little bit chewy on the mouth, but it's not super heavy.
Right.
It's not like a beer. Like I feel like a good Oktoberfest, you can have several of them.
Sure.
But it has that like slight bitter, and there's a little bit of viscosity on the mouth.
Right.
And this is fantastic.
Yeah, great mouthfeel.
I love that. I love that bitter that like accentuates the malt, but it's not super sweet on the palate.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's there, gives you just a touch of sweetness.
Yeah.
But the bitter rides all the way through, and then it like hangs.
Yeah.
Lovely little bitter note that just takes you all the way to the finish.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. We busting out the little glasses again.
Yeah, little cuties.
Yeah, we only get to bust these out a couple times a year.
On these beer episodes.
I know. You know what else we didn't do, Kyle? We didn't invite everyone to drink along with us.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and crack a Oktoberfest.
Sure.
Marzenfest beer.
Yeah, whatever. An autumnal beer, if you
An
want.
autumnal brew.
Sure, you got something that's pumpkin-based?
Yeah.
Grab that.
Do that thing.
And if you're not drinking right now, awesome. We're glad you're listening, and we still love you. It might prompt you into drinking a couple of Oktoberfest beers. But you got a crisp glass of water. You know, do what you need to do.
Absolutely. Tastes great in the autumn. Also.
What, water?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice crisp.
Nice crisp
I mean,
one.
legit.
Yeah.
Had a glass of water today.
Yeah?
Best glass of water I've had all year.
Yeah, well, it's
We got a
because
little chill in the
I
air.
was gonna say.
And right out of the tap, son of a gun was cold.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Yeah. It's a delightful.
It really is.
Delightful beer. I remember going to Crooked Can last year. Was really excited because they still had the Oktoberfest and then they had their pumpkin beer on tap, and was not impressed with the pumpkin beer, but the Oktoberfest never fails.
Yeah. And I know that we've both had the perennial favorite, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. We're not going to feature it this year.
Wow, first year ever.
Well, I mean, should we? We should.
It feels like a
Like we
a
have to?
necessity. I mean, it is your
Oh, that's true.
Oktoberfest.
Well, depending on the year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's ever won
No.
any of our competitions.
No, but you gravitate towards it.
You know, it is like I feel like it is a Dreppen Stone staple.
Then we have to do it.
Move on to the next one.
Definitely.
We got the next one here is yet another Oktoberfest. What was the percent on the
5.5?
It was 5.5.
Yep.
This is the Mad Bishop Oktoberfest German style lager from Claw.
Okay.
Way up in New Jersey. It's at 6%.
Ooh,
Little hefty.
Yeah.
Cracking.
But I feel like that's a right, like in that, maybe 5 to 6.2 range. You
Well,
get
I
higher
don't know.
than
I've been
that.
to a place sometimes where they consider anything north of 5 to be what was it? An imperial stout.
Yeah. Which is not true.
Messed up.
Oh, man. But I feel like that's a good range for an Oktoberfest. You got some can words?
Yeah, there's a little one here. Count your blessings.
Okay.
Mad Bishop pays homage to Oktoberfest. This German-style lager faithfully delivers a sermon of rich toasted malt flavor that goes down easy with a crisp, clean finish.
Nice.
Yeah.
What am I counting my blessings for? Oh, Bishop.
Bishop.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the can art.
Yeah.
Like he is a mad
psycho Bishop. He got some crazy
I don't know if
eyes.
he's mad as in like angry or mad as in like crazy, but
he's
he
lost
both.
it. Yeah.
He both.
Here we
All
go.
right, do it. Oh. Yeah, sounds like a beer. Basically same color.
Yeah, my eye wants to tell me this one's a shade or two lighter. Not quite as dark as the last one.
But it's definitely not as clear. Like there's some floaters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like
there are.
actually a bunch of floaters. Yeah.
Completely different nose, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, now.
There's a little wet gym sock in that.
There's a little, like, earthiness to this one. a little muddy. A little dirty.
Like a puddle. It smells like a puddle.
Yeah. It smells like Florida has all damn week.
Yeah. You ever smelled a wet dog? Yeah, that nose is not as good.
Yeah. A little chocolatey.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a little,
yeah. Like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Like
chocolate.
yeah, exactly. Like you opened a package of bitter chocolate.
Cocoa powder or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not as pleasant on the nose, and it's not as bready on the nose,
Yeah.
malty notes.
Mm-mm. Yeah, the malt does not jump forward on
Now,
that.
I can't get past wet sock.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hopefully the palate does changes my mind.
To the palate.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
I don't mind it.
No,
It's not in what you would think of traditional Oktoberfest.
for sure not.
But it is.
But what I'm saying is, like,
Enjoyable.
the palate is way better than the nose to me.
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of the same notes. Like I do get like a little bit of chocolateness. Actually, I think it leans more like milk chocolatey on the palate.
Agreed. I don't get wet dog or wet gym sock.
There you go.
That to me is not there anymore. Which I absolutely enjoy that it's not there. It's more aspartame sweet.
Aspartame sweet.
Yeah, it's almost fake sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, like, to me, if I were to just try it, I don't know that I would be able to pin it as a Oktoberfest.
No, and I'll tell you what the defining factor for me is the mouthfeel. It's not the right mouthfeel. It's a little light to me.
Like, for me, it's just the flavor profile.
Oh, okay.
Like, it doesn't reach there. It's more in like a brown ale kind of realm for me.
Oh, yeah. I can see that for sure.
It doesn't just like pop as an Oktoberfest. And I think it's because the sweetness is off.
Yeah.
That aspartame, if it is, but it just doesn't reach the realm of what I think of Oktoberfest.
You wouldn't brew with aspartame. You wouldn't put that in a beer, at least I don't think you would. But there's something like, it's just the body of the sweetness is not, there's not enough depth to me. There's not enough roasty, toasty, malty notes that give you the depth. I don't mind it.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it either. But I will say, in terms of it being Dew Claw, and it being
big
Oktoberfest, like I expected it to be
100%
better than it is.
Absolutely, I agreed 100%. And I've had Dew Claw, like their Sweet Baby Jesus, and the peanut butter, or is it coffee? The coffee Sweet Baby Jesus, oh my god,
yeah, Sweet Baby Jesus is on point,
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and I've had other stuff by Dew Claw too. That's just the one that jumps out.
Yeah, Dew Claw I think was like one of our first beer episodes. I think it was the Patriarchy? Was that
Dew Claw?
I feel like whatever that was, it was like that episode.
Yeah.
I feel like there was one.
Okay.
So like Dew Claw's always like stuck out for me whenever I see it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to try what that is.
Yeah. And I like what I've had. At least that I remember what I've had. But this, I don't dislike it. I don't think
it's fine.
In the Pantheon, I don't know if I'd reach for this one.
Yeah, me neither.
Shall we move on?
Certainly.
Right.
Certainly.
I'm going to go grab some more.
Go grab 2 more.
I say we go with the perennial favorite.
The original.
Another big boy.
Yeah.
The Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
There it is.
Now, we both have a relationship with Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Sure.
In some years, it's been delightful.
Yes.
In other years, it's been borderline gross.
Yes.
They're back to primarily doing bottles. Last year, they moved to primarily cans. Like, you can find it in bottles.
Yeah.
But it was kind of hard to find it in bottles.
Yeah.
Now, this year, I've seen it in both, but at least in our area, primarily bottles.
Yeah. I wonder if that was a thing.
I think it was a thing.
Yeah. I bet everybody was just kind of like,
Yeah, I don't want it in a can.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, and I wonder if that just like threw off the palate a little.
It might have. It might have. You ready?
Yep. That was great.
It was fine.
Yeah, that was incredible. It was the worst.
I'll say this too about an Oktoberfest. I love the way an Oktoberfest pours. Like, to me, there's no beer that pours better than Oktoberfest.
It's a great head. It looks like an Oktoberfest.
It does.
Smells like an Oktoberfest.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the nose. That's
what
it's supposed to smell
last year it smelled funky. Every Oktoberfest I had, and initially last year when I bought my first case or bought my first pack or whatever, I was like, man, I got a bad one. And every single time I had in a Sam Adams Oktoberfest last year, I just hated it.
Right.
I don't hate the nose on this one.
How many have you had this year?
One or several.
More than a 6-pack?
Yeah.
I've had like around let's say 4 this year.
Okay. 4 6-packs?
No, just 4. And I think they're back on track this year.
I agree completely. I've probably had, like, my wife and I have probably bought 2 6-packs.
Right.
And like we haven't gone like, bottle for bottle or anything, but I don't we just plow right through 2 6-packs.
Oh, you're getting another one? Well,
get some pretzels.
I got that.
Yeah, but in what I've had, 2 6-packs from 2 different locations.
Right.
And I did that on purpose to, like, okay, maybe this one, I got a good one or whatever. And no, both have been on point.
Yeah.
And this comes from the second of the 6-packs.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah. In terms of body, I think the Sam Adams Oktoberfest is a little bit on the lighter side, but it's not quite like a fest beer. Like, a fest beer can be a little, it doesn't have to have the roasty, toasty malt, but it feels, it's a little easier drinking. I feel like Sam Adams is on the lower end of that, where like the Burgermeister is on the higher end of viscosity.
Right.
It's still there. Like, it still has some definite chewiness.
Right.
But it's on the lower end.
Like, to me, the star of this, just in compared to what we've had, is the aftertaste.
Absolutely.
The aftertaste is so malty and like weedy, bready.
Yes.
But like not in like an over toasted to where it goes bitter.
Right.
It doesn't ever get to bitter.
Never gets to bitter.
It just stays like this, like bready, like just loaf bread.
And I think that was my issue with last year's, is that it did get to bitter. You had the sweet was off. Like, that was the big issue.
That was what I remember.
Sweet was off.
Yeah, that sweet
but then
was
it got to bitter.
Right.
Like, they messed up something.
Yeah.
This year's version, I'm going to say, is back on track.
Yeah, delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to like put this one in and replace.
Yeah, exactly.
And just see what would have happened last year.
For last year's, yeah. I think, too, it's the right amount of sweet and malty sweet, because it's a slightly different sweet. And the malty sweet is what provides the depth here. And it's not just 100% malt sweet, where it's just like just deep, dark depths of Oktoberfest.
Right.
It's a nice balance.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like that one, this one crushes this year.
It really, truly does. Yeah. But I was burned so bad by last year. Like I almost like, I'm leery.
Yeah. Well, you know, I guess you just always got to be on the lookout for it. And it just, I don't know. I think there's something interesting too about like that you can see that shift of things, and it just shows you that, yeah, this is still something that is, even though it's huge and it's massive, it's still crafted.
Exactly.
And things can still get messed up.
Yep.
And to me, that's kind of, in a way, like kind of refreshing and like, you know.
And it shows me that even
especially the fact that they can get it back.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. That a big boy beer company like Sam Adams, even though they are still craft and they can still mess it up.
Right. Yeah. Things can still, like, you know, maybe it was just an issue of like whatever grain they had, whatever was wrong with the mash, or like, who knows? Who knows what it was? I'm sure I bet they have a good idea.
Oh, they probably have a good idea
like,
now.
Hey, man, like we tried that one thing that did not go over well.
Yeah. I wonder how many brewers lost their job
yeah,
for
right?
that
or,
one.
You know, somebody could probably get a good ass chewing.
At the very least. Listen, I've been in a room with Jim Koch. I bet you he could
lay into you.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Hammer down.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. You ready to move on to the next one?
Sure. Next one. Another local brewery.
Yeah.
This is Homestate Brewing over in Winter Garden.
Is it really Winter Garden?
What is this?
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like, must be like the southest Winter Garden you can get.
I don't know where it is. I have no idea. I've never been.
Oh, really? It's right off of the 429. Like literally right off 429.
Right. Maria goes to a run club every week.
A rum club?
Run. She brought a whole bunch of beers home from there the other night.
Yeah.
Of the ones I've had, they're all pretty freaking
Yeah,
great.
I'd love to get out there and do an episode. We need to do that at some point soon.
But love the gator pretzel with the Oktoberfest flag. What is that flag? Do you know? Is it just the Oktoberfest colors?
Maybe it's the flag of Munich.
There you go.
I have no idea.
But anyway, love the can art.
Yeah,
it's great.
What's the name of this beer?
This is the Oktoberfest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Yeah. Don't know why.
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah.
As in, yes.
But like
Oktoberfest. Yes.
But you're like, yeah. It's just like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just the way you have to say it, it makes it more sound like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Yeah. I don't know. They got a great beer.
Well, you know, I'm sure it was very difficult to name a beer. So, like every Oktoberfest.
I mean, agreed, but it's like you got a gator on there. Like, I don't know. Do something more Florida.
Oktoberfest gator?
Oktoberfest. I don't know.
Swamp Fest.
Oktoberfest growl or something. Anyway.
Ooh. Oh, okay. They're leaning more. Oh, you know what? I see it on the can. It's called Fest beer. It's not a Marzen. But they call it Oktoberfest. Well, we'll see. The color is straw.
Yeah, no, very, very honey colored.
Very honey. Dark straw water, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah. What about on the nose?
It's lighter.
Yeah, definitely.
But still suggests Oktoberfest.
It's not those.
It's more Fest beer.
Yeah, it's not those
honestly.
deep, dark, malty notes. It's still delightful.
Yeah. It's got. There's definitely a more tartness on the nose. Kind of leans urine.
It's a little citrusy.
Yeah, zesty.
Festy.
Zesty festy.
Uncle Festy.
Fisty?
No, different podcast.
Oh, different uncle.
that got me. All right, shall we?
Okay.
Palate? Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
It's not an Oktoberfest.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, man. That aftertaste is delightful.
I was going to just say, like, breathe out.
Yeah.
That's where you get to, like, this beautiful, roasty, toasted, like...
Pizza crust.
Man. Oh. Pretzel pizza crust.
Yeah. Mm.
Wow. That.
Yeah. Like you got
like
some
a warm
some
pretzel
bites.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And you're drinking this. Oh. Delightful.
Yo, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
I was a little worried because like I like what I've had from Homestate. I've been there a couple times, like I said, and I'd love for us to go. So I was a little like,
don't want to dog them.
Yeah. Well, not just that. Like if the beer sucks, like I'm gonna say it sucks.
Sure.
But I was worried because, I mean they're up against some big hitters.
Oh
here.
yeah, for sure.
And like I was like, oh, how can you guys hang? And is it an Oktoberfest? It's not an Oktoberfest in the way of like the other three. It's not a Marzen Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it's not dark.
But it is
not
a
roasty
fest beer.
toasty.
But it still has the roasty toasty notes on the back end.
It's got the roasty toasty notes, but it doesn't ever go like dark realm. That toasty. It's more like baked.
Yeah, it doesn't get to the complex aspect of the sweet in that same way.
But I actually feel like this might actually be a more complex flavor profile.
I agree completely.
It actually, I feel like, has more layers to it.
I must say something too. This is way more crushable than the others, I think. Like even the Sam Adams, which I feel like is a fairly crushable beer.
Right.
I mean, this is 6% ABV, but this feels like
right,
just down the hatch, man.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah, delightful, right?
Good job, Homestate. You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's move along.
Okay.
Next beer.
Next beer.
What do we have next, sir?
Well, we're moving away from the Oktoberfest, and we're
Okay.
moving more into what I'm going to call the fall beers.
Yeah, the Autumnal Brews.
Right.
The Autumnal Brews. Not sure where that accent just came from.
Don't know
It's not
either.
German.
No, it wasn't.
It was Vienish.
Vienish?
Yeah.
Like Wiener Wiener?
Yes.
Okay.
Not Viennese.
Yeah.
Vienish. Weiners.
Wieners.
Vienish.
We're going to go with a Dunkel.
Oh, I love a Dunkel.
Yeah, this is a Dunkel is just German for dark.
Yep.
But I feel like I would drink a Dunkel whenever, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
But I feel like a Dunkel is a fall beer, an autumnal brew.
Yeah. I mean, I love a Dunkel anytime of year. I really do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it does like suggest fall.
Kyle, our friends from Von Trapp. Yeah. Those Von Trapps. They've finally made it down distributing in our neck of the woods.
Lonely goat herders. Yeah.
Correct. And so the Von Trapp Brewing up there in Stowe, Vermont, guess what? They're distributing down here, and I found the Dunkel.
Yeah, I could not be happier about it.
Me neither. Like, we absolutely love Von Trapp. I know that you haven't had the Dunkel in quite some time. It's been a couple years.
Not since Oktoberfest up
Yeah,
there.
and that was 2021, man. It's been a minute.
I actually like hearing that. I'm shocked that we haven't been back.
I know.
Just because, like,
gosh,
my kids still talk about
such a good trip.
Vermont all the time.
I know.
Like, that's still like one of their favorite trips.
I know. Such a good trip.
Yeah.
So we can go down memory lane
Yeah.
by trying this from Von Trapp Brewing. You ready?
Absolutely. Delightful.
Got a little beer in my pants.
Yeah, like I was stoked because I found Von Trapp at a restaurant recently. Send you a little pic. I've made a little post on the gram.
Yeah.
I found their Vienna lager.
Speaking of Vienna.
Wienerish lager.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah.
So good. And then like you replied back like, "Oh, buddy,
Yeah.
one upmanship."
Exactly. I
I've got
found the Dunkel.
my
Yeah,
guy.
exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Incredible. What color? What finesse?
Yeah.
Top notch.
Thank you. Brewed and packaged by the Von Trapp Brewing in Stowe, Vermont. Yeah. Great place.
Edelweiss.
Oh, man, that nose. Yeah, it's you mentioned color. It is, I'm going to say dark red.
Yeah, dark red. There's definitely like a red tone to it, but
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Brown.
brown, it dark, it black coffee.
On the nose, man.
Yeah, it's like everything that you love about an Oktoberfest.
Exactly.
And now it's just amped up.
Exactly. Take that malty note and just like toast it further. Burn it.
Yeah,
burn
keep on toasting.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that range of like toasted marshmallow. This is the one that's like it's on fire.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure. God, and those like just that roasty malty note is like it's in the caramel zone now.
Yeah.
It's gone past roasty malty. Now we're in caramel.
Yeah.
Man, that's fantastic news.
Yeah.
We don't have to drink it.
Incredible. Yeah, you
We
can just
sniff
smell it all day.
All right, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Just such a damn delightful shift too.
yeah.
To go from like the sweetness, the breadiness, the everything that the Oktoberfest gives you, to now jump into this dark realm of coffee and bitter, and
Totally.
viscosity.
Yeah, and it's to me it's also crushable. It comes in at 5.7, which I wouldn't normally put 5.7 or just like the Homestate, a 6% beer in the crushable range.
Right.
But it's such that like it's not heavy. It's dark, but it's not heavy.
Yeah, you don't drink it and just feel like you ate a meal.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah. You drink it and you're like, okay.
You drink it and you're like, okay.
Right. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that like coffee note, that little bit of bitter there.
Yeah.
And
Touch of dark chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
the caramel
overly toasted bread.
the caramel's not on the palate to me, but I think that's what's nice about the nose is that like you got caramel in the nose and then the palate goes into the other things we just mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I get touch of caramel just right on the front edge of my tongue. Just right on the tip.
Sure.
But then it's just like overwhelmed by the bitter real fast. But there is just like the briefest like, oh.
Kyle, before we move on, I think we should take a second and ask a favor of the people.
What's that?
That is to support Drepp and Stone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do so in a couple of different ways.
Yep.
The first way would be to tell someone about Drepp and Stone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Easy enough.
It's that easy. You just walk up to someone and you shout in their face politely.
Right.
DREP and Stone.
Yeah. Every single trick-or-treater that you're going to get, just let them know.
Exactly.
Here's your
one
pop.
Skittle.
Here's your Tootsie Roll. Tell your mom and dad to listen to Drepp and Stone. Yeah.
Drepp and Stone.
Bag of carrots. You evil demon.
Well, I give a single kernel of popcorn. Not a pop, not a popped popcorn. A kernel.
Take this home, you pop it yourself.
Exactly. I don't know what kind of fancy neighborhood you think you're tricking.
Come on, kid.
Exactly. Or I take like a carrot and I just break a carrot in half and just hand them half a carrot.
Just the end with the green on it.
Exactly.
Just, there you go. You can make a whole
new
bunch of carrots.
Yeah,
now,
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as the family's walking around, you see a dad or a mom who might be enjoying a beverage as they're taking their kids trick-or-treating, just say, hey, have you heard about Drepp and Stone?
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Nothing to it.
No. And you can also support Drepp and Stone by rating the podcast wherever it is you find great podcasts like this one.
Yeah, just like it. Find a post.
Comment.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
We're all digitalized nowadays.
Exactly.
It's an easy thing.
Yeah. You can also support the podcast by engaging with us on social media, which is kind of what you just said. Yeah, exactly. And finally, Kyle, you can support the podcast by financially supporting us through our Patreon page.
Yeah.
It's patreon.com/DreppandStone.
Yeah.
It helps keep the lights on the recording machine recording.
Indeed. No better time than in this time when everybody else is asking for your money to give us a little bit too.
Well, come on. This is the age that we live in which the creators want to be supported.
I'm just saying, we're making a big push here, to get through the end of November.
Yeah.
And there's just, there would be no better time for you to contribute to the campaign.
Have you been looking at Wikipedia a lot? Is that the problem? Like you keep getting the stupid Wikipedia. Support us for $2.
No, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm just living in the world of debates and elections and shit, and everybody wants your money.
Yeah, I get those texts. I immediately report junk.
I'm just it's my Instagram feed constantly.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's the world that we live in, Kyle.
Everybody needs money.
Speaking of the world we live in, Kyle.
Yep.
We got another beer.
One more beer.
Well,
one more? We got a few more.
No, we got two more after this one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
I literally just found this one an hour ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's this?
I went to the store to get some goodies and took a stroll down the beer aisle, see if there's anything new.
Sure.
This is from Funky Buddha.
Oh, local boys.
Yeah.
Ish.
Where are they from? Oakland Park, Florida.
Yeah. That's
Funky Buddha.
Isn't that down by Miami?
It definitely, I have no idea.
Okay.
Funky Buddha, makers of Hop Gun.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite beers.
Yeah,
I love the Hop Gun.
Yeah.
They're Funky Buddha Sweet Potato Casserole.
No.
Yeah. That's what it says.
Turn that can. Let me see.
Ale with natural flavors. Got the little toasted marshmallows on there and everything.
Sweet, but positively baked.
Positively baked.
Sweet potato casserole. Wow. Yeah. I don't know what to expect here.
Let me read you a story.
Please do.
Sweet potato casserole is fresh out of the oven and ready to party. This fall treat is just like Mom used to make, only if Mom mashed flavors of gooey marshmallow, fall spices, and sweet potato into a sinfully good ale.
Okay.
Bring it on. I saw it immediately, and I was just like, yep, you coming with me, buddy. And it was the last one they had.
Well, that's surprising.
Yeah, right?
What's the ABV?
ABV's kicking in it. Oh, my God. Did you look at it?
No.
7.9.
Okay.
Yeah, we're up there in that realm.
This is going to be a sweet bomb.
It's going to be crushable.
Nope.
Yeah, it's going to go down easy.
Nope.
Thick and gloopy.
That's my nickname in college. Oh, that was a good crack. Porta. I did not expect that color. That is just on the other side of like, I would say that's Oktoberfest color.
It looks like everything else we've been drinking.
Wow. I smelled it.
All right, let me take a whiff.
Oh gosh.
All right, I don't think it's as bad as you're making it out.
No,
but
I'll tell you what it is. It's the weird sweet.
Yeah, I don't think it's what's the dairy?
Lactose?
Yeah, I don't think it's lactose.
No,
See?
there's something a little bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it's starting to lean marshmallow
words
to me,
are
honestly.
escaping me. Yeah, I definitely like. I'm getting,
but like also like engineered, like a marshmallow.
Sure, exactly. I'm getting fake marshmallow. I'm getting
what's real marshmallow?
Well, I was just gonna say it smells slightly cinnamony.
It's not organic marshmallow. I agree. Yeah, it's not like you just walked through the marshmallow field and was plucking them off the vine,
as one does. Yeah, I don't.
It's honestly the nose is not as impactful as I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm actually kind of having to like dig for the nose.
It's fake.
It's just sweet. It's just
sweet.
fake sweet, but
sweet.
it's not like a loud nose.
No,
it's very.
It's fake sweet. Got it.
Yeah,
I do.
All right.
Shall we?
To the palate.
Okay.
Man, that's weird.
Oh.
I mean,
that.
It's not what I want, but I don't think it's wrong.
It's not wrong. No, it's.
Yeah,
I feel like
pretty
it's
damn
spot
accurate.
on. It's spot on, but it's not.
But it's just not, I don't want sweet potato casserole in liquid form. But it's incredible.
It's yammy. It's just yammy as hell.
Yammy.
Those are flavors that, yes, that is the correct flavor, but it's not a flavor I actually want.
It's really interesting. Like I would like. I mean, it says natural flavors, so take that for what it is. But I've got to assume that they use sweet potatoes.
I don't disagree
in this, and
brown sugar, maybe
sugar for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot.
7.9%.
Yeah,
that's the
a
kicker.
lot.
Is like,
yeah,
that might be too much.
I'm not gonna finish this. I can't. I don't know what the situation is in which you would drink this, but I'm glad that you have 5 more cans of it.
It's with a bag of Doritos. Honestly,
what? Nothing says sweet potato beer like Doritos.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you need something kind of like it's got that over salty nature. This would cut right through it, and like be like,
you know what?
Quite a companion.
It's a bowl of stuffing. That's what you eat this with, like a Stouffer stuffing.
That's a lot. Like I don't. I think it would actually pair well with Thanksgiving dinner. Nah, not the whole thing. Because anytime you hit sweet,
it's
like cranberry sauce is gonna be like it's potato chips, it's popcorn.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's pretzel, something.
Yeah, something
sweet,
light that has a fuck ton of salt with it.
I'm not a fan of that.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not.
I'll tell you what it is.
I'm not disgusted by it.
I know exactly what it is. It's there's nothing.
I feel like that tastes like what Sam Adams Oktoberfest tasted like last year.
Maybe. My problem is it's just too damn sweet. That's it. That's really the problem for me.
It is very sweet.
If you cut the sweet a little bit and you drop the proof because of the sweet,
yeah,
I might could see it.
I mean, I think it is what it is. Like it.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It
is
exactly what I thought it would be.
Exactly what the can says.
Yeah.
I don't disagree at all.
Yeah.
You want to move on to our last 2?
What's next on the agenda?
All right, next is also a local brewery. I love that we're featuring a bunch of local guys.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good on
this
us.
is a Suncreek brewery out of Claremont.
Claremont.
Claremont?
Claremont.
Claremont. We've been to Suncreek.
Is that one of the ones we did?
Yeah, well, so this was one of the ones we did, I think, in our summer brewery tour. But we had to cut that whole section because, like, that dude was
too loud
playing, Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, like on volume 12, and just like yelling the whole time.
Right.
So I think we cut that from the episode, and we ended up not. Doing
it's
that.
great. It's a great cover.
Oh yeah,
amazing cover.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, that and like the Pat Boone covers were just.
And it was raining.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it started out raining.
Yeah,
and everybody had kind of moved in, so there was like very limited space anyway.
Yeah.
Then we found a space.
That's
and
exactly
then
right.
It stopped raining. He set up, and then we were just like, "Well, fuck it, and we're just done.
Yeah,
we're not getting it in."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we've been there.
Yeah,
and it's a great spot.
That's cool. I didn't even realize that's where it was.
Yeah, this is called Mashing Gourds.
Yeah.
You want me to read you some words?
Sure.
A tap room fall seasonal favorite, Mashing Gourds Brown Ale. Oh, imparts pumpkin pie and spice flavors with a silky smooth finish. Keep this beer happy by keeping it cold. All right. Peel, label, recycle, and repeat.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
You can wait and do that later.
Okay, here we go. 6.3% ABV.
Oh, man. Well done.
Thank you.
We would be amiss to not feature at least a pumpkin beer
Agreed.
in our autumnal brews. Sounds thick.
It's orange.
This is the last one.
Yeah.
Of these, so I've had a 6-pack, and
okay.
Of the fall brews that I've had, aside from I went way too fast through my spotting Oktoberfest.
Yeah. Have you had the what's the pumpkin one we like?
No, I haven't been
Schlafly.
Yeah, I haven't had one.
I haven't had
this year.
Schlafly yet. Yeah.
I was just thinking about that when we started doing this. I'm like, I need to go up to Total Wine and make sure I get some.
Yeah. On the nose.
On the nose.
Ooh,
it's a fucking Yankee Candle.
It really is. It's a little chai spicy.
It just walked into that Bath and Body Works.
That Kirkland store.
Got overwhelmed.
Man, it smells like one of those cinnamon brooms.
Yeah, like I would like to have a Elysian Night Owl.
That's the other one I was trying to
compare
think.
it to this.
Yeah.
And I haven't bought one this year because that's usually the one that I love.
Yeah.
Out of that Elysian pack.
I can tell you, I got burned out on it last year because I bought the pack.
I did too.
And then I bought a pack, or I bought a 6-pack of Night Owl, and it was too much.
Yeah.
And so I think I got burned out.
Well, and I still had one left over.
Ooh.
And then we did like a faux, like a practice Thanksgiving in like July or something, and I cracked it.
Ooh.
And it was so gone. It was a bad choice.
All right.
And so I've just been scared and hadn't bought one, but I will at some point.
Yeah, that Elysian Night Owl is usually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pumpkin pie on the nose.
It's a lot. That's a full nose.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
All
right.
Going in. Oh.
Yeah.
But it's a bit understated on the palate.
I mean, I don't think it's understated. I think it's got a lot of flavors. It's just none of them are like yelling at you.
I guess that's what I mean. Like, it's not like, oh, that is the prominent note.
Yeah, it's not like
it's a bunch of stuff.
We took that spice note and just like slammed it in your face.
Nope.
Or
it's
the
not
bitter's
overly,
not overly bitter. Like
it's not overly cinnamon.
Yeah, everything's just kind of controlled, but there's like a lot happening.
I like the sweet, and I like that we've gone from the monstrosity that is that. Gosh.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What is that? Yep.
And so like you go down to this, and it's like, oh,
just smell it now.
Oh. It's got an orange note. What the hell is that?
That and like pancakes and like maple syrup. Woo.
Because the last one was so sweet. This I think is a really nice compliment where you've got some of the pumpkin pie spices, the clove, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. You got those, and then like it's held up by this really nice sweet.
Yeah, and it's all controlled. Mm-hmm. Doesn't let anything get too ornery.
Yeah, nothing like an ornery beer. Settle down.
But yeah, no, I've loved these, and like I had to hide that one, so I didn't drink it because they've been delightful.
That's kind of a little bit of a standout for me right now. Mm-hmm. That's quite good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, agreed. Like I bought that one and the Dew Claw at the same time. Was expecting to like the Dew Claw way more than that one, and I was like, no, that one's actually way better.
That one's that's on point.
Good stuff.
All right, you want to move on to our last one?
One more.
Here we go.
All right, we got a curveball.
Okay, what is it?
It's a cider. It's a hard cider.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
we've never featured really an autumnal, and I guess ciders in general are just kind of autumnal.
Maybe,
but like this one's. I
mean, we did that episode with Stowe.
Yeah, but I just mean, I guess like. Nothing like specifically Halloween.
Oh, right.
You know, kind of a thing. This one is it's a candy corn.
Oh God,
candy corn premium small batch hard cider.
No,
from Beak and Skiff. Apple Orchards, handcrafted in New York.
Sure.
Tree to can, gluten free.
Right.
6.9%.
Oh.
Kicker.
Yeah, candy corn. You got any other can words?
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got some here.
Okay.
Grab your broom, wake up the dead,
Ugh.
and make sure those bolts are screwed in your head. We're venturing into the haunted orchard for some spooky sights. Witches, goblins, and ghosts will supply the frights. The moon shines high, and signs forewarn of the spookiest flavor yet, candy corn.
God.
I appreciate the rhyming nature.
Yeah, I like the poem. I just the can's cool.
We at Beak and Skiff Apple Orchards
Oh my god.
have committed ourselves to qualifying innovation.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, sorry.
I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. They care about what
I'm glad you guys care about this can. The can actually is pretty cool. Like it's a black, like matte black can
with some beautiful candy corn.
What's the 1911?
I guess that's the actual like their ciders.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's do it.
Beak and Skiff.
Okay.
Here we go.
Crack it. Sounds good. It's got a good color. Looks like a cider.
I just got a whiff. It smells, I think, delightful.
Okay.
Just the whiff I'm getting from the.
Well,
all right. Color.
Do you like candy corn?
I don't like candy corn.
Yeah.
I don't ever eat candy corn.
I thought
I bought a 2-pound bag of candy corn earlier.
Saw that. I like candy corn.
But I don't really necessarily care for it. It's not anything that I would ever gravitate to. It's like, yeah, I'll eat some candy corn.
Right.
The candy corn whiskey that we featured last year or 2 years ago, whenever that was not bad.
No, it's
and
not,
like I feel like the general flavor of candy corn is just vanilla.
Vanilla, sure. Vanilla and like sometimes honey.
But I don't really care for that pasty.
I get it.
That solid paste texture
It's
that is candy corn.
Okay. On the nose?
On the nose. It's very similarly that just straight vanilla cake icing.
It reminds me of cheap vanilla lotion.
Oh yeah. Very, very lotiony. Kind of sunscreeny.
Yeah, a little sunscreeny. That's exactly what it is.
But also a little Dunkenheimy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Something's starting to come out in this for me. Is it licorice? Yeah. It's becoming more and more prominent. It's
it's not black licorice. You think it's black licorice?
I think it is. I think it's black licorice
hiding
underneath all this vanilla.
All right, on the palate. Wow. That is not terrible. It's sweet as all hell.
Yeah.
Like, my God, is that sweet.
If you took an apple, you sliced it up, and then dipped it in vanilla icing and managed to eat it.
Dear God.
The two flavors don't marriage.
No.
Like they're still very separate.
Okay. Now my second sip, I'm going back on what I said. I disagree with myself. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's nothing I would ever drink.
Here's the two reasons I don't like it. It exactly what you said. It's you took that like crappy Red Delicious lunch apple.
Yeah.
And then you stuck that in a Duncan Hines vanilla glaze or like
bloop.
Yeah. Or you're eating Red Delicious apple slices, which will you agree with me that Red Delicious is the far inferior apple?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Would never eat one on its own.
Correct. Okay, so you're taking Red Delicious and you're like, you know what? What would make this better is some Duncan Hines vanilla syrup or vanilla icing.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that tastes
vanilla
like.
Vanilla pudding.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, it's weird. It has that kind of same concept to it of like once you finally like get past all the vanilla sweetness, like there is like that tart apple that
it's there
comes through at the end.
But you got to get past.
But it's just not worth the journey to get there.
It's a headache in a can, man.
Yeah, it's a headache waiting to happen.
Like I really like a good cider. Like, but I tend to like semi-sweet or like even dry ciders.
Yep.
And I'm not opposed to a sweet cider, but like I want to taste
not that
cider.
Yeah.
That is to be fair, like
it's a gimmick.
And it's not our wheelhouse by any means.
No.
But double toil and trouble, man. Like it's on the can. That's why I read it.
Yep.
The can's cool. I like the matte black can.
Yep.
I don't like that at all.
Hard pass.
Yeah, hard.
There's never a situation for that.
All right, we've had our one or two autumnal beers.
Yeah, we did the thing. Autumnal brews.
Autumnal brews, correct? Yeah. I would like to say what my favorite autumnal brew is. Okay,
hit it.
But I think like we have we have three categories.
Okay,
we've got Oktoberfest.
Yep.
We've got fall-ish beers.
Right.
And we've got candy corn cider.
True story.
Yeah. That was
that was my favorite of that category. Was the
correct
the candy corn.
Exactly. But it was my least favorite category.
Right.
Yeah, it's my favorite of the category, least favorite category.
Right.
So my favorite of the Oktoberfest beers.
Right.
I'm gonna actually give it to Homestate Brewing.
And
I'll tell you why. While you make a decision, I'll tell you why. While I don't think it's a traditional Oktoberfest, it's not a Marzen. I really enjoyed the notes that I got out of it, and I enjoyed the crushability of it. So good job, Homestate.
Yeah, I think it's the same. I love the fact that the Sam Adams made a confident return.
No joke.
To absolute what it needs to be. But just in terms of like overall complexity and flavors and everything, Homestate kind of crushed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Likewise, I'm happy that Sam Adams is back. The Oktoberfest is back. But I like the local boys, and I think they did a good job.
Yeah, good on it.
Of the autumnal beers, the Smashing Gourds, the Von Trapp Dunkel, and the
Funky Buddha Sweet Potato Pie, Sweet Potato Casserole.
Sweet Potato Casserole. I think that there's a clear winner here.
Yeah. I think the three in that category, you've got Smashing Gourds specifically being a pumpkin-flavored beer.
Correct.
Crushed.
Absolutely.
The Von Trapp Dunkel.
That's the winner.
Is just
That's
too damn good in and of itself.
Yep.
And then the Sweet Potato Casserole is what it says it is. It's a sweet potato casserole beer. So if that's a thing that like you need to try, like I did.
Yeah.
I needed to try it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't. Yeah.
And I'll find a way to get through them.
Sure.
You know.
It's the last pour of the night.
It's not going to be like the.
Is that going to be the beer that winds up in the cooler at the?
There might be a few. Yeah. There might be a few, and just see if I can get some people to be like curious about it. Be like, what?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Sure.
But then you're left with like half cans everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I feel like a big scoop of mac and cheese in that.
In that, like you pour it over mac and cheese,
sir. Don't get wild over there.
Okay.
No, I think it would match with like some really like sharp cheddar mac and cheese.
Sure.
I think that would match really well, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you to try that on your own.
Leave me to it.
But I'm gonna tell you this: my favorite overall, the overall winner.
Yep.
Is that Von Trapp Dunkel. Like I can't get over how freaking delicious that beer is.
Yeah.
Like out of all of these, if you said, hey, like we've got all these, we've got, a couple, we got them in the cooler. Yeah. What are you going to draw or what are you going to grab next? It's going to be that Von Trapp Dunkel.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great beer. I mean, I think it's going to depend on situational for me.
Okay.
If I'm wanting to feel fall-y and harvesty, I'm probably going to go that Homestate Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Just because that fits the vibe.
Sure.
And I feel like that Dunkel is going to be great all year round.
Oh, I don't disagree.
So it doesn't ever have to be a situational
If I go with
thing.
that criteria, I can agree with exactly what I mean. You just said. Yeah. We got anything else?
No, we're out of beer.
No, we're not. We've got half cans of all of this left.
That's right.
We had a little.
Should we mix them?
For science?
Splash of everything.
No, like I would normally say yes, but in this case,
there's no way.
No,
there's no way it adds up to anything. Any kind of
no, it
palatable.
does not. Like candy corn.
There's no way.
That's not gonna work. Well, we'd love to know what is your favorite autumnal beer.
Yeah, because I bet we missed it.
Probably.
Unless it's the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. But let us know. If we've never covered it before, we should definitely cover it next year.
For sure. Or, as the fall continues, because technically I guess the fall continues for, a couple more weeks.
That's true.
At least here in Florida, the fall will continue until January.
That's right.
So we got a little bit of time.
A week in the winter?
Exactly.
We'll move on.
Yeah. Just let us know, and then we'll try to find it. And if you've got a favorite, because we featured actually a lot more local breweries than I thought we had.
Yeah, we did.
If you've got a local brewery to you that you absolutely love and that we should try, and they've got a great autumnal beer, let us know. Or better yet, get in touch with us and send us a can.
Yeah.
We'll try it on the pod.
Totally.
Well, you can get in touch with us through email. It's drepandstone@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us through social media.
It's always one word, Drep and Stone, DREP and Stone. Come find us on Instagram, Facebook, all the other places that you like to socialize your media.
Sure.
We're on there.
Definitely.
We'll reach right back out to you.
And like we said, somewhere in the middle of the episode, go support the podcast. We'd love it if you do that. And just helps keep everything working smoothly.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
May your glass overflow.
And your ass never show. Prost, buddy.
Prost.